Hello everyone, I'm Flouse from the UTXO Stack team, aka Sales Studio. Today I'm going to talk about BTCKB plus HTTP402. Well, BTCKB simply equals to BTC plus CKB, symbolizing Web3, and the HTTP402 data code, meaning payment required. It indicates that a requested resource or services is only available after payment has been made. It is a Web2 standard that has not yet widely used. First, a little bit introduction about what we are building. Our team is dedicated to build peer-to-peer economy through Nervous BTCKB initiative. We have built RGB++ protocol, and since Yunwen has introduced most of the RGB++ technology, I will try to jump this part as fast as possible. And with this protocol, users can issue Turing complete access on BTC layer 1 via isomorphic technology. And after minting, when users find the BTC fee too high, they can leave their access to CKB. Conversely, when users want the strongest consensus, then they can leave their access back to BTC again. By the way, this kind of leap operation is much more decentralized and secure than traditional cross-chain bridge solution. On the other side, JoyID passkey wallet has supported many features. Recently, we have been testing BTC Lightning on JoyID. It's a new feature. And thanks to the Rust Lightning, LDK, Mutiny Wallet team, now we can just run a BTC Lightning node right in the web browser. This is a big challenge in my opinion. Also, it's a cool thing in my opinion. And of course, JoyID is going to support CKB fiber network. As you can see, our team is exploring the BTCKB world in both the protocol level and application level. But today, I'm not going to dive into the technical details or JoyID features. Instead, some peer-to-peer economy features, use cases will be discussed. I know some of you may be wondering what is the scenario involving BTC Lightning Network and CKB fiber network. In this presentation, I will try to explain my thought on this topic. Okay, a big mess. Okay, before showing the use cases in my mind, let's review a brief history of UTXO blockchains. These are some key milestones. In 2009, the first BTC block was mined with a block interval about 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, the first CKB block was mined. The instant payment scenarios, even with a 10-second interval, the transaction confirmation can sometimes still be delayed by network congestion, making payment channel solution more appealing. So the first Lightning Network transaction occurred in 2017. And then, just around 3 months ago, the first fiber channel transaction took place on the CKB testnet. Now, we note that both BTC and CKB are exploring the payment, and ultra-low fee makes micro payments affordable for everyone. The most important part, permissionless, means that anyone can participate without approval. Okay, it's time to talk about HTTP402. And here's a simple workflow. Let's say there is a payment gateway. When visiting a resource without the required payment, an HTTP402 response will be returned, providing some information such as the payment instruction, including currency, and amount, etc. This could be a CKB fiber invoice or BTC Lightning invoice. When the invoice is paid, a macaron access token is returned. This macaron allows access to the resource or service under the pre-negotiated conditions. You may notice that in the workflow shown, no login page, no password, no email address are required. For the human interface, a custom HTTP402 page can display a QR code, and then the user can scan it to make a payment directly, streamlining the experience. But for an AI agent, the HTML page is unnecessary, since the AI agent can read the invoice directly from the HTTP402 response and then make a payment through the managed BTC Lightning node or CKB fiber node. After the payment, both the user or the AI agent can continue accessing the payment required resource with the macaron access token. So what is macaron? Well, macarons are services delegate tasks to other service and services delegate tasks to other service, and then with this kind of secure delegation model. Okay, this is the use case in my mind. It's some kind of machine-to-machine payment in the AI era. It's reasonable to anticipate that in the near future, most of us can have a powerful AI agent capable of handling complex tasks and managing services that support HTTP402 standard. Let's say I'm the administrator of a hybrid node containing a BTC Lightning node and CKB fiber node. Then I can generate and delegate a macaron to my AI agent. Let's call her Alice. Alice has only the invoice and payment privileges of the hybrid node. It can only spend 10% of the hybrid node. It can only spend 10% of the balance. Moreover, if needed, Alice can generate sub-macaron to other services with new restrictions. For example, service A can only make transaction under 20 bucks, and it has a single call limit. Service B can only pick up to 5,000 CKB, expiring in 6 hours, and service C can only pay up to 5,000 sats, expiring in 12 hours. This, as long as the service support HTTP402 standard, then Alice can manage it into her automating workflow with this kind of secure delegation model. These open up new possibilities for AI to machine economy. So imagine a near future, more and more service provider like Bob will support BTC Lightning Network, and more merchant like Charlie will support CKB Fiber Network. Furthermore, if Bob and Charlie can support HTTP 402 standard, our AI agent Alice can seamlessly integrate it into her automating workflow, and then it seems that Alice can manage a powerful team with other AI tools and other services. Since JoID supports both BTC Lightning Network and CKB Fiber Network, if our human want to do it by ourselves, of course, we can handle this kind of payment in just a fingerprint. Or we can just generate a proper macaron with reasonable limitation, such as cost limitation or other restriction to our AI agent, and let her manage our tasks. So I understand that some of you may prefer to use stablecoin. That's fine. Remember that Ian told us that CKB fiber network has supports stablecoins since its inception. The stablecoins will be natively issued through RGB++ protocol. Here, when we say hybrid BTCKB network, it means cross-chain possibilities, allowing atomic swap between BTC Lightning Network and CKB fiber network. There is a plan about Web5 SDK. A peer-to-peer payment SDK will be designed to facilitate the integration with Web2 applications, enabling instant and decentralized micropayments in a global scale. With this SDK, developers should be able to easily transform existing services to support real-time, low-fee, and decentralized micropayments without complex infrastructure changes. These are some takeaways. Payment channel solutions are empowering peer-to-peer economy. And in the AI era, login page may be unnecessary. AI agent prefers HTTP402. The most interesting part is delegable macros are cool, since it's the key differences differentiated from other authentication solution. Human can delegate macros to an AI agent, and then the AI agent can delegate sub-macros to other services. This opens up new possibilities to AI to machine payments. And JID will support both BTC Lightning Network and CKB Fiber Network. The Web5 SDK is coming. Thank you. That concludes my presentation.